Hey guys, what is up? DT Thang coming at you with an episode of European Truck Simulator 2. We're going to be doing some miles for the virtual trucking company that I'm in, Armstrong Haulage. And we are in the official paint job, and we are going to put in several jobs to try to get my mileage up. So come along, join with me, and it all starts right now. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Something's not acting right for some reason. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. I thought I had this all set up. Let's see, what is going on here? Why do we not have a picture? We should have a picture. Ah, wait a minute. Here, let me add the screen again. Bear with me, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, I see why. I see why. There we go. Now we're back in it. Okay, there we go. Now we've got the right setup. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, just totally messed up. Had the wrong game selected. That's all it was. So anyway, let me get my screen back to where I can see the chat. Just bear with me. And okay, there we go. So anyway, we're good. We're gonna go back with the old faithful setting of the track IR and the looking left and right, being able to see okay. It's a little bit smaller, but I think you guys probably enjoy it a little bit better. It makes the stream a little bit more active. I am going to put up the other mirror over here, just so we can have that. And let's see here. Hey, you know what? I think I'm going to do the, bear with me one more second. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the telemetry also, just to have that up as well, if I can find it. That is right there. It should just pop up. Let's see if it did or not. I'm not sure. No, I'm not seeing it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there it is. Okay, it did pop up. Good. Awesome. Alright, guys. Let's find us a job and let's get on the road. We are currently in... Where are we? I am all the way up here in Koluva. Or Kovola. Yeah. And the last job that I did was all the way up from Italy up to here, so... let's see, external contracts, and we can pretty much carry anything now that I'm done with the Christmas jobs, so that will be a plus. Not going to do an extremely long job, but I'm going to do several of them. So, let's carry some cars. I hadn't done cars in a while. Yeah, let's do some cars down to Riga. Okay, let's see if I got my, actually, you know what, I probably need to move that back just a little bit. I think I'm sitting too close to the seat there. Get you guys a little bit better view. Let's see if that works. Yeah, because I don't really need to see the, well, I can see the speedometer, and now actually so can you guys, or I think you can. Looks like you can, anyway. So, okay, alrighty, let's see. Alright, so I do need this up every now and then, because this will show me who is actually online. Oops. Alright, don't need it right this second, so. Alright. Let that truck pass. Alright, now we're good. Yeah, let's do some trucks, or I mean cars. Let's deliver some cars. I haven't done that in quite a while, actually. Pull over just a second. That screen is still not quite right. OMG, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Glad you could join me this evening. Just trying to get everything all finalized here on my setup. I went from a 3-screen down to my single screen just so I could use the track IR a little bit better, and I'm trying to get the field of view set a little bit better than it was. I swear I don't remember having it that high. Let's see. Let's try that, see if that's any better. That's not too bad, I guess. Well, hey there, Toe. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I am not prepared tonight, evidently. I've got my, There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Thanks for OMG. Yeah, it's, I've been watching him for a good couple of years now, and I just decided, figured since I already did these jobs anyway, I figured I'd do a stream while I'm doing them. So, might as well. Good, man. Good, Toe there. How you doing? How's the road to, what is it? Did you ever break the 1,000 mark? I think you did. Or either that or you were very close. I can't remember what you said last time. Oh, you put a... Well, we could still meet up, Chris, if you want to. That's no big deal. I mean, I'm just now starting a job, so I mean, I could always drop it. It's an external contract. I can drop it without it getting, you know, 42 away on YouTube, 24 on Twitch. Wow, man, that's close. That's very close. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting about that. Yep, 2 a.m. Yeah, it's just during the week it's so much harder for me to get online any earlier than I am. But maybe, you know, possibly maybe tomorrow I could definitely try to get online a little bit earlier and do some stuff. I'm still wanting to do the farm sim stream, get that figured out, or at least maybe not even the stream, just, you know, have you come look at the farm and help me out some on that, because I've got it set up kind of decently. I'm enjoying the farm that I've got set up. Turned out pretty good. So, you know, yeah, if you want to still get together on that, we could maybe try to work that out tomorrow. And yeah, I've been playing that tourist bus. It's okay. It's not. There's a lot more to it than I thought. Actually, once I started getting into it and seeing all the business management part, there is a lot to it. So it's a little bit scary. What's up, Fernando? How's it going, buddy? You doing all right tonight? Yeah, I couldn't really decide what I wanted to stream tonight, and then I realized that I'm kind of running behind on my miles. I used to be right up there next to Twin Cam, which, you know, Twin Cam always gets the most miles every month for Armstrong Haulage, but I mean, I was like in second place for a couple of months, or second or third place for a couple of months straight there, and but then I started streaming too, so now I'm trying to, you know, try to do both. Yeah, Chris, I agree. It does sound like it, and there's my cars right there that I'm going to be picking up. Yeah, I mean, so far I haven't played it that much because I was, you know, just on my lunch break, when I was trying to get it set up, get all the buttons configured and all that. Oh, also, just for the heck of it, I went back to Bus Simulator 18 as well, and that one's still pretty good too. I forgot how much I enjoyed playing it. I never really got that far in it, but maybe that'd be worth a stream too if anybody, be interested in watching that. So we'll figure it out. Oh, I need to get fuel. I didn't realize I was that low on fuel. Oh wow, he's second in the UK. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I definitely would not doubt it. I mean, he's a machine. He just puts in miles. I mean, it's like you blink in one day and he's put in 10,000 miles. It seems like. I mean, I don't see how he does it. I mean, I have nowhere near that kind of time, even though I've put in quite a few hours myself. But anyway, all right. So let's see. I guess just get on the road here. Oh, I gotta stop and get fuel. You guys don't let me forget to get fuel once I get out on the road here. Oh, there's a few. You know what? I'm gonna take a right and then a left and go up there and get fuel. That's might be at a garage. Not really sure, but let me just go up here since I see a fuel stop right over here. Take a left up here. Do I play GTA? I haven't really gotten into the multiplayer too much. I've still haven't gotten all the way through the normal the storyline. I mean, I've gotten a long way, but not all the way through. And I still haven't really decided if I want to do that on a stream or not, just because of the language is so just ridiculously bad. Like I've said before, this is a stream that I want my son to be able to watch, and I wouldn't feel right with him watching it, with all that language going on every other word. So I don't know. I'll think about it. I might, age restrict it and then possibly do one that way. Okay, so this is one of those new fuel stations. Alright, yeah, let's get in here and get some fuel and get on the way. This one's only about an 11-hour drive. That's not too far, but that's 408 miles. Do I use a wheel or a keyboard? I use a wheel. It is a Logitech G29, the PlayStation version. Well, the G29 is the PlayStation version, sorry. The G, or is it a G920? Anyway, whichever one. I always get the numbers confused. But yeah, the G9, the PlayStation version of the G9 whatever series. Yeah, I've had it since I've been using it. I've got the gear shifter too, but I don't use it like a normal gear shifter. I basically do sequential, and I've got it set up in a strange way, but it works for me. So, all right, let's get on the road. Oh yeah, Chris, you're moving. You're about to be moving. That's right. How much did I pay for my PlayStation? Gosh, I don't even remember. I think when I first got it, I mean, I've had it for like 3 years, but I think when I first got it, it was like right at $300. I think it was $299 is what they sold it for here in the States. So, but that was, I mean, that you could probably get it cheaper than that now, because that was when it was still somewhat new. And this was actually before. Oh, I forgot that I've got on the improved physics. got to be careful with these physics. They'll flip the truck in no time. That, and I've been driving that tourist bus simulator, so you've got a lot more leeway on it, and you steer a lot harder. So I use keyboard, getting the 920 Xbox because I use it for Xbox, PC, and ETS. Might get that funny. And because I used to play FS15 with you. Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Sean if that's all right. So yeah, Sean, I do the same thing. I got it originally. It's funny that you say that, because I did end up getting the wheel that I got because of the PlayStation, because I'm a real big Gran Turismo fan. But the funny thing is, I've had the wheel for about, I would say about 8 months now, and I have yet to play it on the PlayStation. I don't know why. I guess just because it's easier to set up at the PC, and I play so much Euro Truck and so much American Truck and Farm Sim and everything else that I just kind of stuck with having it on the PC. So. Yeah, I've actually got Forza Horizon 4 as well, and it works great on that. I've got it. I'm having a bit of a time just really getting into it as much as I want to. I don't know. I guess I've got to get back in the mood for racing games, honestly. But I have been playing Project Cars 2 a lot more. Kind of relearning some of the tracks that I have not, raced in quite a while. So I think I'm probably going to be doing a stream on that fairly soon. Maybe do like a couple of 30-minute long races, or either that, or maybe have like because I was always a big fan of the endurance type races, and those are fun, especially when you get on the one specific track and you're decent at it. It makes it a lot more fun, the repetitive. But now, granted, that was really when I was doing the PlayStation, excuse me, the Gran Turismo. So that was using a controller, not the wheel with force feedback. And one thing I have definitely noticed with the force feedback is it will really start to, on some of these, depending on your settings, it will definitely start to wear out your shoulders. Hey there, SCS Gamer. Sorry, I saw you there, buddy. I meant to say hey, but I was in the middle of talking and lost my train of thought. But you doing all right tonight? I'm glad you could join me. Yep, we're doing the multiplayer tonight, and there's not going to be a whole lot of traffic, of course, but I am on server 2, so it's the most busy one, and we'll kind of go from there. Usually I do server 3 because I don't care for the cars, crashing into me and stuff, but as long as I kind of keep to myself, I think I'll be all right. Let me just make sure I'm still online. Yep. Used to only play racing games until I found Mark's YouTube channel, like ETS2 and Pro Mods. Yeah, Sean, the Pro Mods makes the game 100%. I mean, it will more than doubles the size of the game, and I just wish they could figure out a way to make it work with multiplayer. I don't know if that'll ever happen or not. It probably changes too much, but yeah, that would be nice if they could do that. Toe, what did you miss? Man, you missed it all. I was up to like 500 subscribers, and then they said, Toe's coming back. I guess we better go so we don't get in trouble by him. So, Chris, you might do stream tomorrow. Yeah, that'd be good. Just yeah, if I'm up by the that's the bad thing is I try to sleep in on Saturdays and I'm not up until 11 a.m. my time, which is 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 o'clock p.m. your time. So yeah, but I'll try to catch your stream for sure. Do 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 do. The clouds. Whoops. Sorry guys, I've got a button set. You know what? Let me bear with me just a second. I'm gonna pull over on the side of the road here, up here. Yeah, joys of working. Believe me, I understand. And now this coming week, guys, everybody that's online viewing me and stuff right now, this coming week, and anybody who watches this back, I was gonna say, yeah, here we go. Let me fix this real quick before I lose my train of thought. Got a couple of buttons assigned that don't need to be assigned to certain things. Where hit the, yeah, nope, that's not it. Oop. I need to unassign these numbers because I've actually got these set up to do things in Streamlabs, and that's going to screw me up if I don't. I thought I'd already maybe I only unassigned the ones in single player because it wasn't doing this before, but now it is. So let me just make sure that I get all these done. Okay, that should do us. All right. So basically, all that did is now I can hit this without it changing the camera view, and this without it changing the camera view, and then go back to this. So while I'm driving, so it doesn't, you know, interrupt, and I don't have to pause it and all that stuff. So anyway, but okay, so back to what I was going to say. This coming week, I've got my after hours stuff, so no matter what, I will have to be up until midnight every night, my time. So I'm sure I'll be streaming some then. The only thing is, if I'm streaming and I get a call, I'll have to go. So anyway, just keep that in mind for next week, but I'll probably be streaming a lot more next week since I have to be up anyway. I figure I might as well stream, so that'll be fun. Doing good, SES. How you doing, buddy? Having a pretty good night so far. I just kind of threw this stream together like last second, and didn't really have a plan other than just kind of drive along and talk with you guys and just enjoy driving for a little bit and try to rack up some miles for my for the VTC that I'm in. So good old Mark Armstrong Gaming over there. Make sure you guys check his channel out. Also, make sure you check out Chris Taylor's Chris Taylor Gaming, and also Toe God, the Sim God. Make sure you check him out as well. Give him, if you haven't subscribed yet to Toe God, make sure you do. He is on his way to 1,000 subscribers, and he's very, very close. Let's see if we can't push him over the edge. Oh. Am I going to? Yeah, okay. These maps, or not maps, the GPS scares me sometimes the way it shows the route. Hey there, Rebel. How you doing tonight, buddy? Hey there, Country Girl. How you doing? We got the old regulars in. That's good. Yep, I agree there, SCS. 100%. I'm gonna go before I would until I have to tomorrow. All right, Sean. Well, I appreciate you coming in. If you hadn't subscribed yet, buddy, I'd appreciate it if you'd at least consider subscribing. That would be cool. And, oh, I'm gonna slow down here. I'm gonna run off the road with these new physics. But yeah, be sure to come back this coming week and catch some more streams because I will be definitely be streaming a few more nights this week. So, I mean, not this week. I'll probably stream some tomorrow, but this coming week is what I was trying to say. love the marinas. The water texture looks pretty cool. Oh wow, school starts for you on Monday. Are you looking forward to going back or not? Probably not, I would guess. Yep, mine too. Yep, mine starts back on Monday also. So much for the Christmas break. That went quick. Alright, we're getting a little bit of traffic now. There's Viva Trucking. They're always pretty busy. Wow, that trailer seemed extremely long for some reason. Oh look, there's a tourist bus right there. Alright, let's go down here and take a right. Oh, don't hit it. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Chris. When they go back on a weird weekday instead of like a Monday, it's like sending it back on a Friday. Why in the world? I mean, they're not going to do anything. Oh, there you go, Chris. Appreciate that, Toe. I'll tell you, Toe, it's kind of funny. For some reason, and I don't even really know why, I was watching Stripes the other night with Bill Murray. And now, every time I say your name, I think of Sergeant Hulka, the Big Toe. But what a great movie. I still, to this day, love that movie. And that came out so long ago. Alright, where is... Oh, this is that weird one where you gotta circle around 2-3 times. Yeah. To our best bud and Big Toe, Sergeant Hulka. Alright, make sure I slow all the way down for this. Yeah, that John Candy is in that. I saw, what's the guy's name? Egon, the guy that plays Egon on Ghostbusters. He plays, what's his name in Stripes? I can't remember what his name is in Stripes, but it's his, you know, his buddy that goes in with him. And then, he was in a movie not too long ago. The guy with the glasses. What was it? Oh, Year One with Jack Black. He's somewhere in there. I can't remember exactly where, but he directed that. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to park it. All right, let's see where we're going. I hadn't been paying attention. I'm sure it's here. Yeah. I don't think we want to go all the way down to there. Oh, we got fog. What if we got rain too? I bet it's raining. Yep, it's raining. That's not fog, that's rain. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here. Or did I just screw this up and go the wrong way? Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Oh no, I didn't. It says exit. Is this actually an exit, or am I about to get screwed up here? It says it is. I don't know if I trust it or not. Okay, this looks normal now. Okay. Man, that's kind of a scary little area there. Whoop, that's blocked. I didn't see that I needed to take a left there. That's what I get for reading chat while I'm trying to drive. Don't text and drive, folks. Alright. We should be okay. There we go. Oof, nasty weather. Nobody's coming though, so yeah, this is definitely the best way to just get in miles is to do multiplayer for sure. I mean, unless you like the traffic and everything, it's just this is more what I'll normally do. Like if I'm just playing without streaming, I'll put on a movie and have it playing down like in a window that stays on top of the screen. I'll be driving triple screen, watching a movie just to get the miles in. Guys, don't forget, if you haven't already, go ahead and give me a thumbs up on the video there. I'd appreciate it. And anybody who is watching that is new, that is not subscribed yet, at least consider subscribing. I would definitely appreciate that. Let's see if we can get me up to my goal of subscribers. I didn't quite make my goal of 100 before the end of the year, but I got pretty close. I was within 13, so, or 12. I'm sorry, no, 14. I just got one or two last couple days. Man, this is some dreary weather. Yeah, and guys, you're probably gonna start seeing Chris and I do some streams together if we can get all the the audio worked out, everything. Because I'm not really sure if when we're doing multiplayer, if we want to hear this, if we want to do like the CB sound, or if we want to do, oops, we could always do just Discord or whatever. We'll figure it out. Oh. Almost hit that too fast. Oh, you know what? There's actually no point in me having that second mirror up because my camera's over at the top of it, or the video camera. My picture is over it. I didn't notice that. Yeah, it's one of those that if I need to look, I'll just move my head over. Hey there, Blake. up, bro? What's up, man? You doing all right? Hopefully you're feeling better. I think I read somewhere in Discord the other day that you weren't feeling so hot. Hopefully you've gotten over that and feel pretty good now. Feels like I'm going so much faster with the screen being just a little bit smaller. But what's everybody's plans for the weekend? Like I was saying, I plan on sleeping in tomorrow morning and then getting up, and I mean, we'll have to do the normal housework, of course, that everybody has to do every weekend. But yeah, I definitely want to stream a little bit. Try to get some earlier streams going on for some of you guys that are over in the UK and whatnot. Really been playing the heck out of Farm Sim. Oh yeah, so yeah, I don't envy you there by any means, having to get ready to move. That's I absolutely hate moving, especially after you've been in one place for, you know, a good 10 years or so. You just accumulate so much junk that, I mean, you end up throwing half of it away anyway, but still, it's just a pain having to go through it, you know, sort through it and figure out what you're actually going to keep and what you're going to get rid of. So it's about a 10-minute drive, roughly. Not too bad. Here, let me pause this track hour for a second. I need to stretch. See if I can do it without wrecking. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just having to get everything ready and packed up and making sure you don't break anything, and the other part that I hate about it too is it takes you like 6 months to a year to unpack later. Just because, you know, you end up, I mean, you get like your necessities unpacked the first couple of days, and then maybe the first week you get a good bit done, but there's always going to be that one box that you just never end up unpacking, or at least that's the way it was when I moved. And I'm pretty sure that we still have a box up in the attic somewhere that never got unpacked from when we moved to this house. So kind of funny. Yep, I knew it. And that's definitely the way it goes. And everybody's just about the same. I don't think I've ever met anybody that unpacks every single thing like within the first couple of weeks. They want to try to, but you get to a point where you're exhausted. You're not getting any rest, because, I mean, most people, you know, you can't take off a whole lot of time to get moved. You take off like 1 or 2 days at most, usually. I mean, I guess you could take off like vacation and, you know, do it that way. But who wants to spend their vacation moving? I just rather, you know, request a day or two off from work to move, get everything moved, and then you start going back to work, and then you just slowly get everything unpacked. Alrighty. And hopefully, guys, my headset will be alright tonight. I think it sounds okay so far. I'm still seeing light bars and everything looks alright. It like turned itself off earlier, right before the stream started, and it's not the batteries because I charged it up fully before the stream. So I don't know if it just lost connection and turned itself off, or maybe I didn't have any sound coming through the speakers and that's why it turned itself off. Not really sure. Yes, I did, Chris. I got the picture of that microphone. It looks like a cool one for sure. Yeah, I'll have to figure out if that's the route that I'm going to be going, or if I'm going to be going with something that sits on the desk maybe, or if I've got to get, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking, leaning more toward the one that has the mic stand that I can like pull over from the back side of the computer, one that mounts to the desk. Thought I saw somebody coming. Yeah, it does. Looks very professional too. So that's pretty cool. So guys, once again, if you are enjoying the stream tonight, I would appreciate you at least consider subscribing to the channel. That would help me out a lot. Try to see if we can't get to my goal there of, well, my goal was at 100 before the end of the year. We got pretty close, but we didn't quite make it. So I went ahead and bumped up the goal to 150, and we'll see if we can't get that taken care of pretty soon here. Also, don't forget, if you do subscribe, to click the notification bell, and that will alert you next time I do a live stream. And if you are also watching this and you do enjoy what you're seeing, make sure you give me a thumbs up on the video. That would help out a lot too. I appreciate it. See, now this area right here reminds me of Oregon in American Truck. Turn my volume up in my headset just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, the rain actually sounds different too. It sounds like you can actually hear it hitting the top of the roof of the truck. It's got that kind of tin roof sound to it. If you've ever actually been in a house with a tin roof and heard it rain on it, it's very loud, but it's kind of it's almost a soothing sound. We might be coming up on a inspection place here soon. I think that's what that is. Yep, that is. What I said before about my mic making a fuzzy noise, as in the mic's not plugged in. Yeah, I heard you say that it was making a fuzzy noise. I could hear it a little bit when I watched the stream back. Did you find out what it was? You said it just, was it? You've heard it on Mark's stream, so it's normal then. Oh, okay, I got you. Yep. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Was some nasty weather we're driving in tonight. Not as bad as that snow on the other stream, but yeah, I kind of got over that really quick. It's just it takes away from the beauty of the game, honestly. I mean, it's neat to do it once or twice maybe. After that, though, it doesn't ruin it, but it definitely takes away from the beauty. Yeah, it's almost impossible to get a mic perfect unless you had like an actual studio, you know, and had it set up that way with all the different things on it. Does it? Now let me ask you this: does your mic have a one of those shields in front of it, to where, you know, like when you say words that start with like a P or a B or whatever, you know, it doesn't pop. Like I think it's like a windscreen or. It does? Okay. Yeah, that helps break that up, so it doesn't have that weird sharpness to it. I've actually thought about getting a piece of foam or something, wrapping it on this mic, at least in the meantime, just to see if it helps any. I think it's more for breathing in it, though, so you know, it doesn't catch so much air, the foam anyway. But anyway, you know what? Haven't seen the truck from the outside yet. There's a long straight road. Yeah, I gotta be careful on the speed. I've got it at 56 right now, but I might have to drop that down a little bit because I do have those improved physics, and they are a little sensitive. But I actually don't want to slow it down too much because right now everything's cruising on along. There's no other traffic. Eight cam. Yep. Make it through here without having to slow down. I think I can. There's no real sharp turns or anything. Yeah, that was saying I was going 89, which I'm actually going 90. But that's the one thing I do like about the external contracts, is it kind of limits you to how fast you're going. So you can't go just ridiculously fast. And drive too reckless, but yeah, believe me, when you really start putting in miles, and that's your goal, is to get as many miles as you want, as you can get, then yeah, you start to try to get the jobs done as fast as possible. That's why I tend to do, when I'm trying to rack up miles, I'll do multiplayer instead of single player, just because there's not as much traffic that you have to really watch out for. The AI traffic can be kind of a pain, but now on the flip side of that, though, if I'm streaming, now tonight is the exception to the rule. Is my MS high on game? Mine normally is when I stream. Let's see. No, actually 139, which is, well, actually it went to 146 there. Mine, because I'm in the US, it normally stays about it normally stays between 139 and 145, somewhere right in there. And it never really, I haven't really had it. There's only been a couple of occasions when it's gone any higher than that. And actually, I think that is probably more on the side of my son playing games also right now. Online and using his headset as well, so I'm thinking that probably has something to do with it. But no, I can't really tell much of an issue with that as far as changing. Oh, we got the sun coming out here, it looks like. Maybe. Alright, we are back on the normal roads here. Pulling into Rica. There's somebody pulled over. Yeah, we're pulling up to the job site here. It looks like 3 miles left. Now, I wonder if I'm dropping off at a car lot or if I'm dropping off at one of the shipping places. It looks like it's right across, or pretty close to the garage, or a garage. He's napping, yeah. I was thinking about getting a, like for when I take my little breaks on my streams and stuff, I was thinking about getting a picture of like a rest stop or something, and having that come up on the screen. Maybe type something on, you know, the thing saying, went to get a Slim Jim and a candy bar and a soda or something like that. Be right back. Yep, this is just a normal old warehouse, looks like. Not one of the car dealerships like we picked it up from. Yeah, it is. It's foggy and rainy. Bad combination if we were driving in real life. Alright, let's see if we can get this parked. I'll go to external just so you guys can see as well. Yeah, I didn't quite line that up right. We might be able to squeeze it in. Nope. Yeah, I didn't pull up near far enough to start that. Oh, I heard that thunder. I will say I have been thoroughly impressed with the weather in this game. Just the default storms and stuff are pretty darn good. Well, I messed it up again, didn't I? Jeez. It's probably because I'm trying to do it at a weird angle from outside of the truck. I could probably do it a lot better if I was actually inside the truck. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and drop this off. I thought that was like 400 miles, not 395. That's weird. Alright, let's check the job market. Let's see what we got. And we are in Riga. Ooh, train axles. Except that's going all the way over to France. Yeah, that's too long of a job. Train undercarriage going to Metz. Okay, Chris, buddy. Yeah, definitely. We'll just hit me up on either Steam Chat or Discord, and yeah, we'll see about trying to get together for try to get that farm sim going, because I think that would be a fun stream for us to do together at the same time. So maybe we'll give that a shot tomorrow. But yeah, take care, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. Want to find something neat to carry. Like the train parts, the undercarriage and the other thing would be neat, but that's a long trip. Oh, that's Odin's. That's not as bad. Train axles. Yeah, it was. How many miles is that? 592 land distance. Should I do that or should I do... Yeah, because the rest of them are just ridiculously long. Well, but then again, I could do this one. That's an extremely long one though. That's 30 hours, which would be about an hour stream, a little bit more than an hour stream time. Yes and no, Chris. I'm using the same mods that I'd sent you the link to. I haven't downloaded any new ones from a website. All I did was install the ones that if you go to mods within FarmSim, and like I did download all the new ones that came out through that. But all except for the real clock mod, I didn't do that one. But all the rest of them, I did. They just recently, I think yesterday, released a bunch. Shouldn't take you too long to download those, but worst case, we can always start a new farm with like no mods at all, or pick a few mods that we both have and kind of go from there. We could do it that way. So I got a guy parked over here. All right, let's get rolling here. This will definitely be a long trip, but no biggie. It'll be a long trip, but it'll also be carrying something that I've never actually carried before, which I'm looking forward to. Oh, that is so weird how foggy it is with the sun out and the rain. All right, buddy. Yeah, we'll get it sorted out tomorrow. No big deal. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Get some rest. Man, what nasty weather. I'll have to look again and see if I've got the rain turned up. I thought I turned it back down, but I could be wrong. I'll check it here when I stop. Hey, one thing, the hardest thing that I've had to get used to is the brakes on the different trucks, because some of them stop like really quick and some of them take a while to stop. And also the improved physics changes the brakes as well, or at least the feel of them, because the the weight shifting and stuff. So alright, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check this rain and see if I turned it up out on accident. I think I turned it up when I was trying to get it to snow. Whoa, what is this? Huh. I have never picked one up from in here. Look at this. This is interesting. Looks like it's back over here to the left, I think. Yep, there it is. Oh, wow. So it's a rail yard. Cool. I've never picked anything up from here. This is kind of awesome. Oh, let me check real quick. check the rain real quick. Come on. Well, I don't have it that far up. There, let's try that. Okay. A little bit too far to the left there. That should be it. Yep. All right. Alright, basically I just changed all the physics back. I just want to see what the difference in the feel. See which one I actually like better. I've been doing the one with the improved physics for a while now. I have to see what it did to the trailer stability. I put it to 0.5, but that's kind of cool. Something that I've never carried before. Train undercarriages. So guys, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you at least consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. Also, for you guys who have subscribed, make sure you click the notification icon. That'll let you know next time I am doing a live stream. I try to do at least 3 or 4 a week. It just depends on the week. You know, like with anybody. Just depends on what kind of time I have. And then also, if you do subscribe, if you don't mind, go ahead and hit the little like button on the video. That'll help me out quite a bit. I'd appreciate it. Yep, got a little cross traffic here. I usually pop up that window just to double check and see if it's anybody that I've seen before or that I might know. Yeah, this truck drives completely different with the everything set back the way it was originally. A lot more stable. Sorry about the screen jumping around there. I had to adjust the headset. Start to push down on that little button on the hat again. That never feels good. And guys, don't forget also check out some of the other videos on my site, my YouTube channel there. I'm going to be doing more different things. So far it's pretty much been American truck and European truck. A couple of farm sim streams, but usually the farm sim streams end up being just dead, so I haven't done a whole lot of them, but I think I'm going to try to get back into it a little bit, as well as some racing. I want to do some Project Cars 2 racing as well as Race Room. The main reason I haven't is because I'm really not great at it. and I've got to start learning the tracks a little bit better again. But then again, that's I mean, I could stream while I'm learning the tracks, so that would be an option as well. So, oh, and there's another game that I got that's well, I got Tourist Bus Simulator. I just got that today. I just looked at it. It looks okay. It's kind of neat. It's similar in feel to Bus Simulator 18, kind of. Except for Bus Simulator 18, I like it better because it's got the interactivity with the riders and stuff. You know, where they buy the tickets and you can go and check and make sure they have tickets, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I do like that one a little bit better still, but the graphics on the Tourist Bus Simulator are better than Bus Sim 18. And what else am I also got one that simulates like the Mercury. It's called what's it called? Like not lander. Anyway, it simulates the interior of the Mercury missions, the Gemini missions, and the Apollo missions. So you actually sit inside the cockpit. You do all the switches and the different checklists and everything, and then you launch into space, and then you're going through the entire mission. So that looks pretty cool. I've barely looked at it, but from what I've seen so far, that looks kind of cool. Might be something just to play around with on a couple of streams. I'm real big into all that old historic space stuff. I just love it. That and World War II stuff. Yeah, one of my favorite series is Band of Brothers. And if you have not seen that and you like history and stuff like that, just good movies, that is definitely a series that you need to check into. There's also one called From the Earth to the Moon that Tom Hanks produced. That one is really good. I've got the entire box set of it. It's like 8 discs, I think, something like that, and it is very cool. Actually, let me do this real quick. I just want to peek over and see. Okay, sorry, I was just checking to make sure that I still actually had that. I watched it. I ended up earlier last year, like in January. I was in the hospital for a little bit over a week, and I had to have something. There's this poor guy across the hall that evidently he was an older gentleman, and he had like dementia or something, and he was just constantly yelling out for somebody to help him. And I mean, it wasn't his fault, but man, it got to the point of where he was keeping everybody else awake, and nobody could get any kind of rest because he was yelling it. He wasn't just saying it, real low. He was yelling it, and they wouldn't. He didn't want the door to be shut, and all that. So I felt bad for him, but then again, with me not feeling good and being in the hospital the way I was like, So what I did is I actually got a good pair of headphones, and I had my wife bring up my laptop that has a DVD player in it, and I sat there and watched all those movies, and kind of drowned that stuff out. And because if any of you guys have been in the hospital, you know that you cannot get any rest when you're in the hospital. You might be able to doze off for an hour at a time, and that is it. They won't leave you alone. So it was definitely. I'm glad that I had those movies to be able to sit there and binge watch, basically. and just take my mind off of things. Oh, got a cool bridge here. It's one of those old, looks like an old railroad bridge, really. It's probably not, but it looks like one. All the steel girders and beams. Slow it down here. Yeah, this is definitely handling a lot more sturdy. Darn it, I meant to check out the chat box too to see if I could get that working. I forgot about that when I went back to the single screen. I think I've got it set up for the widescreen view, but I don't have it set up for this one. I was going to try to put the chat on the screen as well, but I mean, you guys are obviously in the chat, so it doesn't really matter. Or, well, you may not be. Not really sure how many people watch from like their phone or a tablet or an actual machine that they could chat back and forth with. Alright, I gotta be careful around in here because this is, if I remember correctly, this is the kind of area that we saw the harvester pull right out in front of us. That one night, boy, it freaked me out. I didn't know what in the world to expect on that. I wasn't even sure what it was because, I mean, it was huge. It was bigger than a, you know, like a truck. I'll be interested to see how long, oh, actually, I think this is all, well, no, it's only 1,000 miles, 40 hours, that can't be right. That sounds like way too much time for 1,000 miles. I got about, what, half a tank of fuel? Yeah, I'm good. Sorry the stream is so kind of dreary and in the rain, guys, but I mean, it's daytime and I've got the rain turned down somewhat. I don't want to turn it all the way off because I actually do enjoy the rain sometimes, especially the way it looks with the new rain. But yeah, it's kind of dreary. See if my train carriages are still back there. Yep, there they are. I'm so glad I got a new computer. This just makes this game run so much better. I mean, it was running okay before, but now it's just like I can relax and just say, you know, just enjoy the game. Not have to worry about going in every few, you know, times that I run it and change a setting here or change a setting there to see if it makes it any better. It's definitely worth saving up your money and getting what you really want. It took me 8 years to save up enough to get what I wanted, but I did it. I waited 8 years and spent money on everything else that needed to happen before this. I just decided at this point, darn it, it's time. quite see that. You know what? I'm gonna buy this garage. I have not bought it yet, but I'm going to. No reason not to. Especially since this is core game stuff. And I've definitely got enough money to buy these garages. I need to be buying garages just about everywhere. Whoop. Come on, truck. Okay, there we go. So we own that one. And keep on moving. Yeah, something I gotta make sure that I'm doing more often is buying some of these garages. Especially in the multiplayer profile that I have. There's no reason not to. Oh, okay, we're right here at the dock. Well, good. I'm definitely glad I bought it then. Yeah, these ferries are always pretty cool. I wish they saw like had an animation or something like after you got on them. I wish they had like an animation of the ferry pulling off. You know, like out in the water, or either that or the like when you ride the train through the tunnel. Just bear with me a second here, guys. I gotta stretch. Hour and 21 minutes, kind of get stiff. Oh yeah, that's a long trip. That takes away quite a bit of the time. All right. He's got one of the Christmas jobs. I'm glad I finally got those done. I'm curious to see what the new paint job is going to be for the VTC here, coming up in, I think, February. I'll have to see if I can get in touch with Mark too. I might mention possibly trying to figure out one for American Truck that we can do some multiplayer on. I mean, you know, with the same type of colors and whatnot. I just need to see what the European truck one's going to be first. The biggest problem is that there's not like a universal paint scheme for the American trucks. At least not that I can remember, because not everybody's going to have like you know, the ones from the events. Now the ones from the events are kind of universal, but the problem is if you don't have it from the event, you can't just buy it. Where's this road? Oh, there it is. Boy, I hate when roads get very hard to see like that. No, we're not too alone. Get somebody coming there. Glad I saw that light coming up from behind there. I just about pulled out in front of him. That would have been bad. That would have been very bad. Alright, cruise control is set. Hopefully we got some straight roads here for the next little bit. 489 more miles, so yeah, it's about a 500-600 mile journey. Not counting the, the time we spent on the ferry. I still don't know what in the world those signs are. If they're maybe like a radar checking your speed, or cameras maybe, I'm not sure. But that little sign thing that I just went under. Okay, well I guess I'm going this way then, aren't I? Alright. I might have to charge my watch here in a minute too. Not that that affects you guys in any way. I'm just trying to say it out loud to myself so I don't forget. Actually, let me see if I can, since there's nobody right here, let me see if I can take this watch off real quick and get it on the charger. Bear with me a second here, guys. There we go. Okay, we're good. Tried to kind of schedule my charging of the watch. I've got one of the smart watches, and I want to try to charge it before, because you don't want to have to charge it like at night when you're in the bed, because if you have it set as an alarm to wake you up, you need to make sure it's fully charged. I mean, I guess I could put the charger next to the bed and take off the watch every morning or every night, but so far I haven't done that. Sorry there, buddy. Let's see if we got any familiar faces. Nope, not really. Just trying to honk to be friendly. Yeah, see, now this is the kind of road I like better for long hauls. Not quite so twisty and everything. This looks like I haven't traveled on this road. I don't see how that's possible. Some people coming on the highway up here. Let me get over one just to make sure. Yep. Got 2 or 3 coming on. Nobody I know. right beside me. Yep. There went a car. Here, let me get back over. Get out of these people's way. We must be getting close to a town. A fairly busy city. Somebody coming up behind me. Still okay on fuel? Yeah, I still got about half a tank. They're actually literally behind me. They're still in the same lane. I'll have to get a stream set up. The more I think about it, the more I need to get into Grand Theft Auto. I wish they'd hurry up and come out with Red Dead 2 on PC. I mean, I've got it for PS4, but it doesn't stream near as clearly as it would if it was played on PC. It's like he had a Christmas delivery as well. And just keep on trucking to get this job done, and then I'll probably hop onto some racing. Just about screwed up there. For those of you guys watching this back after the fact, sorry I'm being kind of quiet right now, but it doesn't look like there's anybody really chatting. So, just kind of relaxing, enjoying the drive. Yeah, it makes it a lot harder sometimes to stream when nobody is talking. just, you know, to keep everything kind of moving along and entertaining. Sometimes you run out of the run out of stories to tell. Oh man, all this rain is making me sleepy. I'm gonna have to get onto my World of Trucks account and just see how many total miles I've driven. I'm actually curious, because just about every, I mean, it won't be 100% accurate, because I have done some that are not reported to World of Trucks, but you know, just like the freight market. But most of the jobs that I've done have been external contracts, which goes straight to them. Got somebody else coming up here. Oh, did he get off that exit? Yes, he did. Like we got about, let's see, 296 miles. That's, what is that, about not quite 20 minutes, maybe 18 or so. Caravans. They're not saying to get over, so okay. Actually, guys, I think that's going to be about it for me. I'm starting to get something more tired than I thought. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and pull over here in a rest area. Well, it's actually getting busy now. And of course it's not letting me it's not giving me the option to turn off the engine yet. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Well guys, I appreciate everybody that joined me this evening. I think I'm going to actually stop for the night right there. We are in a good resting spot. Remember, if you did enjoy the stream tonight, to go ahead and click the like button. That would help me out quite a bit. Also, if you are enjoying or did enjoy what you saw, make sure you at least consider subscribing. That will help me out as well. But until next time, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I'll probably be on, I'm going to try to be on tomorrow night as well, or tomorrow during the day a little bit earlier, so that some of the guys over in the UK can see some stuff as well. I think I'm probably going to maybe do some practice racing here after I end this stream, but just to, you know, kind of get used to the track, so when I actually do a full stream on the racing, I don't make a total idiot out of myself. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys, and we will see you soon. Talk to you soon. DT Fang signing off.